What's up, YouTube? Tony here with another episode of the Mississippi Pickers. So welcome back to the vlog. It's been a while since I put a video up. I did put up one the other day of an old church that is in our area. It's kind of creepy. But anyway, the reason I'm putting this video up today is just to let you guys know that we're doing okay. Everything is fine. Store's doing good. Right now, I'm going to show you some stuff that I found in the trash can. Some pretty amazing finds. This is a Juicy Couture purse, hobo bag, and these sell for like 250 bucks. Found that in the trash. That was in our dumpster. It's not in perfect shape. The little ring has got some jewels missing off of the front of it. Now, what I'm thinking is, and I may do it myself, is just take one of the jewels off the back, which you don't see anyway, while it, because who's gonna look at the back of it? Anyway, take one of these jewels off. Take the main, you can see that. Take that middle jewel off, and a couple of the small ones. You see that? It's kind of hard to see on this camera, but and then just replace the three that are missing. There's a middle one here, and then there's two right there, but just take them off the back and glue them back onto the front, and then it would be just like new. But really the only thing I could find wrong with it, the person just didn't want it anymore. I did clean it with some leather cleaner, and it's in remarkable shape. It looks like it's probably from the 90s, and yeah, hopefully we can get a pretty good little bit of money from that. I'm not really sure what we can get right now, but there's one listed on Etsy exactly like it right now for $268. I don't know if it's in perfect condition. It must be for $268. Anyway, we also found these boots. Ooh, lighting problem. Try to get that just right where you can see it. Anyway, yeah, this is a pair of UGG boots, women's boots. I believe they're size 8, and yeah, really nice. Got this little cute little pink. See that little pink detail at the top? Isn't that cool? Found them both at the same time. That was it. I didn't really go through everything that was in the trash. It was kind of mist and rain at the time, and I just didn't. These were in a bag, so they weren't wet. But I just didn't really feel like going through everything. I probably should have, but I don't know. I got enough stuff right now to list that I'm going to be listing for a long time. I probably have over 200 items right now that I need to get listed, and our store is currently sitting at around 550 items. I have no doubt that we'll be somewhere around 650 by the end of this month. Our current income level is somewhere between $200 to $250 a week, and that's only going to go up. As we reach 1,000 to 1,200 items, that will probably go to around 500 to 750 per week, and just keeps going from there. It's just numbers, and that's the way eBay is. It's just numbers. The more you list, the more you make, but it's effort. it's a lot of effort. I mean, it's every day you have to keep feeding this beast. It's not something that you can do once in a while. It's something you have to do all the time, and you have to stay on it. I've noticed since I've started doing this again that when I'm listing, I'm selling. When I'm not listing, I still sell a little bit, but it's not nearly as much. So that's really the trick to eBay, is just keep on listing. Be consistent about your listing, even if it's just a few things a day. Even if it's just one thing a day. Just keep listing stuff. But just don't ever stop listing new items. As long as you're listing new items, that algorithm is just going to love you, and you will continue to make good sales. Other than that, that's really all I have to say. Other than that, I just don't have time to make videos anymore. So you're not going to see much of me on YouTube. I would be putting up a video every now and then, you know, like I'm doing now, just when I have time. Just simply because my time is so limited at the moment. If I was just doing the one job, just doing eBay, I would have plenty of time on my hands, and that's coming. That's coming probably by the end of the year. If everything keeps going correctly, I will be at that level to where I can quit this other job and just do eBay full time, which is what we want to do. Me and my wife both want to do it full time. That's where we're headed. We want to do this during our retirement, and that's coming soon too. I'm fixing to turn 60 years old, and so my retirement will be in 2 years. I'm going to take it at 62 because we really don't need the Social Security to live on. Our business is going to be paying more than enough money for us to live on, and it's just going to be extra money. The only problem is we have to see where our income level is at the time, because if you make too much money, then they take your Social Security, a great deal of it, away from you. So I don't know, it may still be worth it to take it anyway, even if they took half of it away. You know, if I was making $1,000 a month on Social Security and they took $500 away, that's still $500 a month I wouldn't have had otherwise. But our ultimate goal, if I've never said it, then our ultimate goal is to get somewhere between $2,000 to $3,000 a week coming in, and it's very doable. It's not that hard. It's just finding the time and the stuff to list, you know. So we now have so many channels available to us as far as getting new items. It is ridiculous. At one time, if you've been with us a long time, and I know a lot of our older viewers have since gone their own ways, they don't watch my videos anymore, and I don't blame them, because I don't put up consistent videos. But if you've been with us a long time, then you know way back when, you know, we weren't doing so well. You know, our store wasn't doing well, and we were having trouble finding things. We could not find anything to sell in our area. Well, we just weren't looking at the right things, and you have to look and see what's available in your area, because every area is unique, and every area has something really good, but it may be a small amount of things that is worth a lot of money, or it may be a large amount of things that are worth a little bit of money. In our case, it's the latter. It's a lot of things that are worth a little bit of money. But if you list enough of them, then you make a great income from it. I'll show a graphic up here right about here. And that shows you, you know, for the last 31 days. I think I took this screenshot like 3 days ago, something like that. I don't remember exactly when I took the screenshot. I think it was 2 or 3 days ago. I can't be exactly sure because I don't remember. But anyway, it's a 31-day snapshot of what our store's currently doing. It's been kind of going back and forth between $1,000 to $1,200 a month. We're not even at 600 items yet. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like when we get to 1,000. If you're putting up consistent items and they're good, and there's things that are in demand or things that people actually want to buy, you're going to make a great income doing this. But you got to get good at it. It's taken us almost 7 years to get to the point where we know exactly what we're doing with eBay. That's not an easy thing, especially for an old guy like me. I don't know everything about everything, but I do know quite a bit about the items that we sell. I do know a lot, and this is kind of ridiculous to say, but I know a lot about women's clothing. that's kind of scary, but I know a lot about women's clothing, and I can go onto a woman's clothing rack, and within a few seconds I can pull out everything off that rack that is worth anything and leave all the junk behind. It's kind of a scary skill. See some old codger over there on the women's rack pulling off, oh yeah, that's great, I love this. But you do what you have to do. My wife can't always be with me, so I have to look on both sides of the store, and I find good stuff on both sides, men's and women's. We still don't sell a whole lot of stuff like this. Only reason I'm selling this one is because it was free, and it's worth a lot of money. So that's it. That's the update. We're doing good. Everything's fine, and we're just going to keep on pushing this thing. Probably when I get to 700 or 800 listings, I'll give you guys a new update, let you know how it's going and where we are and what our income level sits at that point. I should also mention that I've started I've started with a new service. It's called Vendoo. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but Vendoo is a cross-posting platform, and it's like 30 bucks a month. And what it does, it sucks in all the listings that you have from eBay, and it lets you cross-post those things onto other platforms like Mercari, Etsy, trying to think of some of them, but Poshmark, that's our main one. And actually that's the one I post on almost exclusively, besides eBay. But I was going to say too that we're making probably somewhere between $200 to $400 a month off of Poshmark. It's not a lot of money, but we don't have a lot of listings yet either. I think I'm up to around 150 listings on Poshmark, so I can see that could become a full-time income too if you only listed on Poshmark, but we're going to list on both. So we're making, pretty good strides towards our goal. Before I leave my current job, I want to be at around $3,000 a month just off of eBay. That's net, not gross. So if I'm doing that, then that's the point where I'm going to say, that's it. I'm going full time, and life is good. I mean, our bills, everything that we have, we've paid everything that we have off. We have no bills whatsoever other than our house note, which is extremely low. We bought this house a long time ago for a little bit of money. You can't buy houses like that anymore. Everything's gone through the roof. But we bought this back in 1989, so the house is, it's getting close to paid off. I think we have something like 10 years left, maybe a few more years than that, but it's really close to getting paid off, and it's not a lot of money. But everything else that we have nothing. We have no bills. And that's the way you have to keep it when you're doing something like what we're planning on doing. You have to keep your bills really, really minimal. Actually, you don't want any at all if you can help it. Pay cash, you know, if you can. And that's my advice. Just don't make any bills. I mean, I know in life sometimes you don't really have a choice. You have to have a few things, you know, that you have to charge something here and there because, you know, life happens. I'm saying if you don't have to, if it's not a complete necessity, then don't do it. That's all I got to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm so happy that some of you are still following our journey. It's getting really close to where we want to be, and we have come such a long way from where we were. I am eternally grateful for all the help that we've gotten along the way, and I just want to thank you guys for staying with us. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.